In this video, I will show you how to turn student drawings into neat little 3D objects. Before we start, if you want your students to design something with moving parts or with a lot of detail, this process is not for you. A CAD program such as Tinkercad would fit your needs better. The first step is to draw the shape of your 3D object. Students should only draw the outline of the shape as details will be added later. For example, if students want to create a monkey, they would only draw the outline of a monkey. The second step is for students to color in their entire shape, preferably with a dark marker. This makes it easier to convert the drawing to a digital file. Have students fold their paper in half so that their shape is below an area of blank paper. Now students can draw any details or decorations they want added to their 3D object. All lines must be dark and bold. If lines are too close together and muddled on the drawing, the lines on the 3D object may look sloppy or unclear when printed. For best results, have students trace their lines with a marker and color in all areas that should print as a solid decoration. When complete, take a clear photo of both drawings. You can then email them to yourself or drop them directly into a Google Drive folder on your phone. The student's work is now done. The rest of this video will show you how to use Extrudy to transform the drawings into a file ready for 3D printing. We will start by creating the front side of your object. These little red exclamation marks denote mandatory tasks. Click Create Front Side and use the arrow at the bottom to navigate to the next screen. Just as with the drawing, we begin with just the shape. Upload your image and head on to the next screen. This screen allows you to rotate and scale your object. You can rotate the image if you want, but it will not impact the printing process at all. Just click on through, we're skipping this screen for now. This screen allows you to fix up the image. It is crucial that all areas of the shape are completely filled in. Use the pen for smaller touch-ups and the bucket to fill in large gaps. Switch over to white paint to get rid of any distortions or to clarify the edges of the image. When you're done, head on over to the next screen. Next, we will design the surface profile. For now, all of our projects will have a flat profile, so always choose the little square. More advanced users can do some neat things with the surface profile, but we're going to click our way back to the main menu. The next step is to add decorations or designs to your shape. You will need to add a new decoration element and then upload your student's second drawing. If you rotated or scaled the previous image, you will need to do the same to this one. If you recall, we skipped this screen when designing the shape. Now, it is time to play. Adjust the threshold and remove distortions until the result image looks clear and has solid lines. If there are any areas that require touch-ups, now is the time to do them. Be sure to get rid of any line or shape that is not supposed to be part of the design. Now it's time to put it all together. Compose your masterpiece! I normally adjust the depth of the decoration to 0.18 if the lines are meant to stick up, or 0.28 if the lines are meant to be indented. If your decoration is not exactly where you want it, transform the image by scaling and panning until it looks just right. Then click on through to the next screen. All of the boxes on this menu should now have little check marks. You can go back to the main menu. You have done the hardest part of the conversion process. Yay! Next, we will create the back side of your object. The easiest way to do this is to copy the front to the back. This copies the shape and decoration that you already uploaded. You shouldn't need to redesign anything, so go back to the main menu. The final design step is to stick the front and back side together. A dialog box will pop up. Click the check mark to proceed. Rotate your object and check out your design. Go back now if you think more adjustments need to be made. If it's all good, go on to the final screen. Your object is complete! Give it a cool name, double check that it's saving as an STL file, save it, then give yourself a high five. It's time to print. Choose the perfect color of filament for your object and upload your STL file to the MakerBot printing interface. As soon as the print button is clicked, the software will divide your object into very thin layers. The plastic will melt at 215 degrees Celsius and be added to the build plate one layer at a time. Printing time will vary depending on the size and amount of details on your object. And voila! 3D objects created from student drawings.